Greetings to my unbelievable V family all over the planet. This is your chief. I just spent a few days in the beautiful city of Melbourne, Australia with Dato Sri Vijay Ishwaran, Japadas Bismarck, a few of the V partners, the QI directors for our year-end get together, closing of the year, planning what we are doing moving forward. And guys, the vision is very clear that today I need you to understand, and Dato Sri said this so beautifully, all right? Sometimes we belong to an organization, we belong to an opportunity like QNET, the V, and being there so long, we become blinded to how amazing, how unbelievable it actually is. Let me give you an example, chief style, okay? Imagine tomorrow you marry the most beautiful woman on the planet, or the most gorgeous man on the planet, like, like the guy sitting here. And when you fall in love for the first time, and you decide to get married, and you're mesmerized by everything of that person, the beauty, the attitude, everything, you are in love, and you wake up every morning and look at that person. All right, and that person is perfect and meets every one of your criterias. That they share the same sense of humor, that you both look after each other so well, that you enjoy this journey of life so beautifully. I'm talking husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, doesn't matter. All right, and people joke about marriage, and they say the first few years of marriage, everything is beautiful, romantic, you're holding hands, you're feeding each other, and after a few years, they tell you, oh, now marriage will change, you will become boring, upset, you fight every day, you get depressed, you don't hold hands anymore, you don't say, I love you anymore, you don't, do whatever you're supposed to do anymore, and that relationship deteriorates, and you become blind to that beauty you fell in love with. You become blind to the amazingness, the awesomeness of that person that you fell in love with. Now that's in the concept of relationship and marriage. And I look around today and a lot of people said, oh, it's not the same. When I first got married, now it's just boring and we are like waiting just to die, one day. But that's a wrong attitude. That I see couples today, 70 years old, 50 years married, still holding hands. All right, still so much in love with each other, still able to see the beauty of that person that they first fell in love with 50 years ago. And it's nothing to do with culture, it's nothing to do with tradition, or whether you come from Asia or Europe. It's a choice you make. It's an attitude. It's not a reflection of marriage, it's a reflection of who you are. All right, marriage must not define you. You must define your marriage. Now, don't panic. I'm not only talking about marriage. I'm relating this concept back to your relationship with QNET, your relationship with this industry of network marketing, your relationship of belonging to the V, all right, belonging to this great organization led by a great man, Dato Sri Vijay Ishwaran, our mentor, our visionary. Now, you may have forgotten how you started this journey. And I'm on this Wednesday message reminding all of you never to forget how you started this journey. Never to forget who you are. Even to the new guy or girl watching this video, remember who you are right now. Remember how broke you are. Remember how uninspired you are. Remember how empty your life is or was. Remember how lost and hopeless your journey seemed to be. Remember how you were dreamless, that you didn't know what you want, that you were surviving minute by minute, day by day, trying to pay your freaking bills. And then you met this beautiful, amazing, unbelievable, awesome organization called QNET, the V. All right? And you fell in love. You were mesmerized at the presentation. You watched the videos of a gorgeous Malaysian. You watched Dato Sri Vijay's videos. Alright? And it suddenly inspired you to live life to the fullest, and you were broke. And then you started your journey. And even to the new ones, this is exactly what's going to happen. That let's not talk only about max out. I hope you max out. You will max out. Alright, but I'm talking about the first check, whether it's 250, whether it's 500, whether it's 750 US dollars. It changed your whole perception of life, that you believed that it was possible. Alright? And I remember my first check was 800 US dollars. The comp plan was different then. And I thought this was more money than I ever need in my life. Alright? Alright, when I made max out checks, I said this is enough. Nothing else matters. And then the challenge starts to appear. Same like in your marriage. Same like all your relationships. You become blinded. Your eyes become blurred by your ego, by your frustrations, alright, by your change of belief system. That you're not pure in your belief system anymore. That you become analytical. You become critical of everything that happens around you, to the point that you no longer see the beauty of how you started your journey. That QNET gave you hope. You were nothing before this business. And maybe you had some money, but not the kind of money you potentially could make with QNET. You would have never become a millionaire. You could have never got more than 2 people to listen to you. And some of you today can go up on stage and 100 people listen to you, 1,000 people listen to you, 10,000 people listen to you. That nobody ever wanted to take a photo with you. And today some of you walk down the streets and somebody recognizes you, say, oh my God, can I take a picture with you? And this starts to feed your ego. This starts to destroy you and make you into an arrogant person. Alright? And that is the destruction of all marriages, where you assume your wife needs you more than you need her, or your husband cannot survive without you. And that builds a false belief, a hype that you believe in, and that destroys the pureness and beauty of love or any relationship. And the same applies to your journey with QNET and The V. Now, we have been around for 21 years. Alright, and 21 years this company has paid commissions to everyone around the world. This company has delivered products across the planet even before Amazon started delivering products. Alright? This company was e-commerce before the word e-commerce started. The Dato Sri's vision was way ahead of his time. That he is truly the visionary. He spoke about a seamless business that would allow you to sign up in Côte d'Ivoire and have downlines in India, and have more downlines in Greece, and have downlines in Indonesia or Kazakhstan. Alright? Some of you have never traveled this much before this business. You didn't even have a freaking passport before this business. You didn't have the belief system that you could travel one day around the world, business of first class. And today my greatest fear is that for the old guys watching this video, that you have become blind to how great this opportunity is. That you have forgotten how this opportunity changed who you are. That you have forgotten how this company gave you financial freedom, something you never ever dreamt of having before this. How Dato Sri Vijay mentored you directly, indirectly. On stage at VCon, maybe you're sitting up there and you only saw Dato Sri Vijay from a distance, but he still impacted you positively. And today I am here as a reminder that don't let your relationship with QNET become a dead, dull, boring, meaningless marriage. Don't allow your eyes to be critical, to be analytical, to criticize, to find every single weakness and amplify it in your mind, like QNET cannot survive without you, or you cannot survive without QNET. That is your decision to make. I wake up every morning All right? And thank God, thank my mom, God bless her soul, that I met Dato Sri Vijay, that I have this company in my life, that I know that I need QNET, I need the V, I need Dato Sri Vijay. I don't know whether they need me, but I need them. That without them, I will not be the Pathman I am today. And in these 21 years, we will evolve, we will change, we will adapt, adjust, accommodate to survive in today's world. That I started this business when the internet did not exist, only had email. There was no such thing as social media. There was no website, there was no e-commerce. Alright, the world has changed. Alright, 21 years ago, what happened in one country only stayed in one country. Today, what happens in one country impacts the whole world. That social media can be good and can be bad. That the internet can build you or can destroy you. And all of you are seeing this today in Google, in your own country with the media, the power of the media. But guys, we have never faltered. We have stood strong by your side every single step of the way. The Dato Sri Vijay and Japa have kept their promises from day one. That this company will change your life. This company will pay you commissions greater than any other company in the world. And we are ranked number 1 of the highest commission payout in the history of network marketing that is still around today after 21 years. So on this Wednesday message, after watching this video, wash your eyes and learn how to see the beauty again in QNET or your wife or husband. Learn to remember who you were before you joined us. And don't allow any form of negativity, arrogance or hype make you believe that you can survive without this company. That you can survive without Dato Sri Vijay and the V as your upline. That you can become a max out king on your own. It's an impossibility. That financial freedom is available somewhere else. It is not. It is only available in QNET. It is only available in this company that has survived the test of time. Yes, we want to be around for 100 years. But let me tell you that I am thankful today to all the decisions, tough and easy, that Dato Sri Vijay Ishwaran had to make sure we survive for 21 years. So you continue living the lifestyle that you are living and you are going to live. That you must be grateful every single day for this industry called network marketing. For the braveness of our founders, right? To set up something with the vision of 100 years. To set up something was far ahead of its time of e-commerce and financial freedom and the concept of free enterprise. That this Wednesday message, I am here to remind you how great QNET is. That it is not perfect. And there's no such thing as a perfect company. There's no such thing as a company that will remain the same for the rest of your life. That QNET is the greatest network marketing company in the world. And I'm not saying it just to bull sugar you. I'm saying it because it's a fact. It's the only direct selling company in the world that operates completely on an e-commerce platform. It is the only direct selling company in the world that allows you to go anywhere on the planet and build an organization. It is the only direct selling company that operates out of Hong Kong of this size in the safest zone to protect your future, to protect your children's future, to make sure that your commission comes to you every week without fail. And no matter what our enemies say, I don't care. I know who we are. I know the greatness of this company. I know the greatness of the founders. I know that I belong to a company that is built to last. I know I belong to a company that will always protect my future at all costs. And for 21 years, my wife, QNET, remains as beautiful, as amazing, as awesome as the day I signed up. And I am grateful every single day to you, my downlines, to our founders, Dato Sri Vijay and Japaras Bismarck. Because for 21 years, they transformed my life. They gave me the greatest opportunity. And I am here to constantly see the beauty of this company. I am not here to criticize, to analyze, to complain, to believe my own hype, To believe that I could do this alone, it is an impossibility. Without QNET, without the V, without the belief system of these two great founders, I will not be here today. You will not be here today. So today is not about gratefulness to our uplines. It's not about gratefulness to our downlines only. It is our gratefulness to the greatest network marketing company in the world called QNET, to the greatest upline organization in the world called the V, and to the greatest founders on this freaking planet, Dato Sri Vijay and Jayaprakash Bismarck. So this marriage between you and QNET will not become a boring, dead-end, dull, pathetic relationship. It will always remain romantic. It will always remain beautiful. It will always remain magical if you decide to see the beauty in who we are, what we are, and be proud that you are part of this organization and stand by us through the toughest times and the easiest times. And remember this relationship is built to last. This marriage is built to last. I love you guys.